right, you ready to get started? We're going to start out with some easy marching. Let's go with welcome to Ageless Balance. I'm Ron. We are going to start out with just this nice easy march. Let's get the arms going with the legs. One with the other, opposite arm, opposite leg, just like when you walk. You walk with your arms and your legs, not just your legs. A lot of times people do walk with just the arms hanging down by the side. That's not what we're looking for. When you walk, you want to get the arms going with it. It has so much impact on momentum and balance both. All right, let's step out to a step jack. So just out to the side, bring the hands up overhead, roll the shoulder blades back. This is the first set. We're going to go through it twice. This is the warm-up set. Then we'll go into more of the cardio-ish up and back in. So a whole lot of movement. It's kind of warm-up movement. Nothing real intense this morning. Out for those who are here, remember I won't be here Friday or next week. I will be in Madison Friday. We're making our trip there. We're taking the train up Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday we'll spend with my mom. Monday she comes back down here. Tuesday I leave with the car and bring the arms back down. My wife is taking her on Monday. She's flying back with her. Next one we're going to do is just little squats. Hands on the thighs, push the butt back, roll the hips, and come on up. Hands involved, down and up overhead. Roll the shoulder blades back, chest is open. And again, down, 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 push that butt out. Roll shoulders up, push it back as far as you can get it. And back down. Let's take it up in a rotation. Bring the arms around to the side, turning the torso, turning the shoulders, but not the hips. Other side, same thing. And bring it back down one more time each side. Around. Get a little more rotation if you can. Turn, 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 but not the hips. Down. My cat is not moving. And around. Okay, she's alive. Whew, scared me. Next. Hip hinge. Feet out. Roll the shoulder blades back. We got that nice wide set. We're going to keep the knees over the ankles, pushing the butt right straight back. So it's down, hinging at the hips, going forward. Roll the shoulders back, head up as you push that butt right straight out, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings and the glutes. Roll it back up again. Take it down. Keep the hands on the thighs to help you keep those shoulder blades back. Feel what that feels like as a cue for yourself the next time you do it, which will be right now. You want that same feeling you just had while the hands were on the thighs. This time, bring the arms out in front. Feet are flat on the floor, straight forward. And arms up as you come up. Bring them down on the sides. We're going to go into a windmill. So same thing. We go down just like we just did without turning the torso. Bringing the arm across. And back up again. Other side. Same thing. Rotate through. And bring it back up. Down and around. And up. Last one. Turning the shoulders, not turning the torso. So you don't want to be looking out at the door over there. Bring it back up and arms down, or whatever you've got off to the sides. You don't want to be looking there. You want to be looking down at the ground with that straight back. All right, one more time through, starting with the march. If you want now, you can go into a little bit of a run. For anyone who feels like getting into it even more, take it faster, faster, faster. Run it out. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. So if you're starting to get tired, go back to just a march or up on the balls of the feet with the heels up. We have 10 seconds left. That's it. Get it in as much as you can right now because you've only got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're good. Step jacks out. If you want to do jumping jacks, feel free right here. If you want to go out and in, otherwise out to the side. And if you can, a little hop as you go from side to side. Foot in the middle, lifting both feet up off the floor, popping up off the balls of the feet. Heels come up. Whoosh, and over. Whoosh. I'm getting winded. And step out and back. It's getting tired. I'm going to go back to just the step jacks. And out and up, out and up, and bring it down, shoulders back. So we're going to do those squats again. This time, if you want, hands on the back of the head. This makes it a little more challenging. Keep the elbows back as far as they'll go, pushing the butt back, roll the hips, and bring it up. Get those shoulder blades back. Down, roll the hips, push up through the flat of the foot, ball the foot to the heel. Down, roll, and up. My elbows were coming forward. Don't let that happen. Also, don't push on the back of the head, pushing the chin down to the chest. Down, roll, puts all sorts of stress on the neck if you do that. So keep it up, looking right out in front, keeping that straight spine from the back of the head all the way down to the tailbone. Down, roll the hips, and come on up. Arms out to the side. I'm sorry, arms out front. Going back into that hip hinge, arms out long. And bring it up. Butt right straight back. Push it back as far as it'll go. Heels, ankles, knees, all in alignment. Push back up. So what you don't want is the knees to cave in as you do this or flare to the outside. Keep them right over the heels. And back up, arms out to the side one more time. Into that windmill. And back up. Take it down, roll the shoulders. And back up. If you want, go a little wider, get a little more stretch into this, a little more rotation. Back up, feel the stretch on the inner thighs as you do it. Down. And back up. Down. And up. 10 seconds left. And last one. Bring it down to that side. Keep yourself facing right towards the floor. And bring it up. And take a break. Grab a drink of water. We will move on here to the next set. Set one. Set two, same thing. We'll go through the movements twice. First time, lower intensity. Second time, I'll offer an option to make it a little more intense. A little more intense. So let me go through the first these four exercises. You can just watch for a second. Step, 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 and step. That's it. Pretty easy. Followed up by butt kickers. If you want, bring the arms down behind you as you do it. Get the upper body moving with the lower body. Then we're going to do lateral lunges. So out wide, pushing down on the thigh on that one leg, back up. And if you want, elbows out, shoulders out, arms out, everything's out. And squeeze it, bring it up overhead on the way, and you come into the middle. Then we'll finish up with a reverse lunge. Back, 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 and back. That's going to be the four exercises we'll be doing. First one is that two-step. If you're ready, let's go. Step and step. Easy to do. Easy to do. We're letting the heart rate come down from when we did those last exercises that had more intensity to them. So we're letting that heart rate drop. Not completely, not back to a resting heart rate, but just getting it down. You don't want to be running hard, doing hard exercise, and then just stop without cooling off. Bad for the muscles, bad for the heart. You want to take it down nice and slow. Give it a chance to come down a little bit at a time. All right. Next one's going to be butt kickers. Heel up to the butt. If you want, again, bring the arms down. Shoulder blades are back. Arms out and back. Just take your time here, bringing that heel up. Take it slow. Feel the muscles working in the back of the thigh, stretching out in the front of the thigh. Up, quadriceps are stretching right out here in front. You got 5 seconds left. Back, 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 and done. Next one's going to be that reverse lunge. Just step back and up. Opposite arm, opposite leg as you step back. Again, you want to maintain that balance. That leg is going back on one side. Let's bring the arm back on the other. So you've got the same movement on both sides, keeping you upright, much easier than just the leg back and the arms down by the sides. Step back and back, 5 seconds, and we will be done with the first round. Back, back, and back. All right, all right, all right. Let's make it a little more fun. Lateral step. That's 2-step from side to side. You can do a pop, pushing off the ball of the foot and just dropping it or hitting it from side to side, over, over, over. The butt kickers you can do is a little bit of a run, just bringing that heel up, getting the legs going more as a run, getting the arms running as, or going with the opposite arm, opposite leg. That'll be the second one. Lateral lunge, the ones we did from the sides. It's a push off and off, over and over, bringing that foot up off the floor each time. And then on that reverse lunge, it's step back, knee up, back, and up. That's the second set. You can do the same ones we did the first set, the second time through, up to you, whichever one works best. Starting out with that lateral 2-step, over and over, or with that pop, where just for a second, both feet are off the floor. And let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Step and step, step, step. Feel how hard you're pushing off. Make sure that you're ending up flat on that lead leg. Should be ball of the foot to the heel, inside to outside. When you get to the end of it, you can pull one leg up, make it a little more fun, a little more challenging, I should say, which is more fun. Up. If that's not right for you, if you're not finding your balance in doing that, keep one foot on the floor, or keep both feet on the floor when you get to the middle, when you get to the side. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers, up, up. So you can do it as a little bit of a off the balls of the feet kind of run thing. It's up to you, or just the way we did it before, maybe a little faster. Bring the feet up, whatever works best for you. Arms up, bring the shoulder blades down if you want. Perfect, Denise. Out, back, out and back. Heels right straight back. Like I said, a little faster maybe than you were doing it before. 10 seconds left. Stay with it, whichever way you're doing it. Wow, you guys are going at a good pace. Really good pace. Up, and we're good. I'm wearing out here. All right, side lunges. A little easier, a little slower pace. Push off. Oops. Foot up, balancing on that single leg. Down, up, down and up. Arms out, up, out, up and out, up and out. Do it as a jumping jack, staying low. 7 seconds left. That's it. And we're done with this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Stepping back to a high knee. Back and up. Again, slow it down on this one. Let the heart rate come down just a little bit. Don't push this one too hard. Up, back. Let's get this right. Back and up. Back, up. Arms and legs going at the same time. Again, helping the balance. Back and up. Back and up. Alternating legs. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Back to just this little march. For the next set, let me go through these 4 mountain climbers. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Leg comes up, arms come down. That'll be the first one. Second one will be a heel raise, like a jump rope, but not pulling the balls of the feet off the floor. Just bring the heels up. Get the arms going in a rotation as you do it. You can go forward, do some back, up to you. I'd say do both if you can. Next one is 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. 2, 3, 4, tap. I'm gonna take it a little faster you can. A little bounce in there. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Just do 4 steps side to side. And the last one is going to be skaters around to the back. Feet around, hips stay straight. All right. So the first one we did was the mountain climber. Arms up, feet shoulder width apart, opposite arm, opposite leg, down, knee up as you bring that arm down. Squeeze the core, tighten up the fists. Clench that arm. Feel the work being done all the way down the arm, through the back, through those shoulder blades, upper back, down and up. Feel the core working as you bring that knee up. 10 seconds. Up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels up in the jump rope. Get the arms going at the same time. Warming up the shoulders. Getting that rotation. Remember, it's a universal joint. We want to make sure that we get it moving in all directions. Take it back, take it forward. We're doing side to side, up and down. Little everything with the arms. You need to. 5 seconds left. Bring those heels up. You should feel this in the calf muscles, back of the lower leg, and we're good. That was those. 4 steps, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and tap on that 4th. 3 and over. 1, 2, and tap. Take your time with this. Make sure you're picking both feet up. Come up with the heel first, then the ball of the foot, and get that foot up off the floor, working those hip flexors to pick that leg up as you go, and tap. 2, 3, and tap, back, and tap. Just that. That's all you got to do. If you want to take it a little faster, you can. You want to go a little slower, you can. It's up to you. Just get this lateral movement going. 2, 3, tap. You're good. Skaters. Tap that toe back, around. Get the upper body with it. Opposite arm comes around, or the same arm comes around as leg goes around. But keep your torso straight. You're looking right out in front of you through all of this, and around and around. Control that movement through the arms. Don't just swing them, but you're taking and moving them. You can feel the muscles activating when you take and bring that arm around. Working the obliques, outsides of the core. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right. Mountain climbers. I'm going to go through these. You can watch. Mountain climber is going to be up if you want to come up in that pop off the ball of the foot into just a little bit of a hop. That's the mountain climber. The one after that is going to be jump ropes. Balls of the feet off the floor if you want. Up to you how you want to do it. Doing that jump if you can. If not, just stay with the heels up. 4 step. What I'd like you to do is, if you can, go down in a squat and take those 4 steps and then come up, back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. And that skater, a couple things. You can go just a little bit faster or put a little bounce in there. A little jump as you go from one side to the other. So for just a second, both feet are off the floor. That's how we're going to do the next 4. If you're ready, mountain climbers, arms up, and take it. That little tiny pop if you want, little jump, just a little jump. It doesn't have to be high. Just come off the ball of the foot, just half an inch. We're not going for high. We're going for is just for 1 second, both feet are off the floor. 15 seconds in, 15 to go. Or opposite arm, opposite leg, bring it up and down. Do what's right for you. Up and up. Challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. And we're good. Those are done. Jump ropes. Off the balls of the feet. Arms around as you do. Forward. Back. Whatever is right for you. Moving just the wrists. Or heels up. Or keep the heels up and try to do this bounce with just the balls of the feet. 15 seconds in, 15 to go, and 10 left. Up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. Last one, skaters. So just a little bit of a Doesn't have to be a big bounce. Just for a second, both feet are off the floor. Half a second. You ready? We're doing it. Or step it back on each side. Keep the shoulders straight. Get the arms involved as you're doing it. If you're doing that with the shoulders, keep the torso straight. Chest stays forward, looking right out in front of you. Halfway in. 15 down, 15 to go. Tap and tap, tap and tap. Over, back, 5 seconds. Finish strong. Done. Grab a drink of water. That was our warm up and our cardio. Grab your chair, grab your weights. Anybody that wants to do these exercises, you only need one weight. Anybody that wants to do these exercises sitting down, you can if you want to do them standing up. They're great for that too. So we're going to do first one example here while you guys get back. Little example here. We're going to do a chest press out and back in. But if you want, if you can, up and back down again. So getting a squat in there at the same time that you're working the shoulders. That'll be the first one. Here we go. Weights right at the chest. And if you're ready, go up and back down. Up and out and back down. If the squat is too much, then you just go out with the arms and back in. Maybe do a kick with the leg and out, kick and bring it back, or up out of the squat and back down. Or if you don't even want a chair, you can go up and bring it back down with the butt out. And we're good. Next one, legs apart, weight between. Weight is at the chest. We're going to go down into a hip hinge. From that hip hinge, you're going to bring the elbows back, bringing the weight right up to the chest again. Release, and then back up. So it's down, dropping the weight. Narrow row, elbows back, bring it back down. And then as you come up, using the heels, working through that back chain to bring you back up again, pushing up off the heels to bring your torso up. You can bring the weight back up to your chest. If you're not going to use a chair, this is a deadlift, narrow row, back down and up. All right, legs apart. 5 seconds we start. Get that weight right up to the chest. Start here. And then forward into a hip hinge. Weight goes down. And now narrow row from the bent over position. Back down, pushing through the heels of the ball of the feet. Getting the shoulder blades back, coming back up again. So down, 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 down. Narrow row, elbows right in by the side of the torso. Back down, and then up. Bringing the weight up as you come up. Down, back, and coming back up again as you bring the weight up to the chest. Down, last one. Narrow row, elbows right next to the torso. Drop it back down, and then as you come up, bring the weight up, and we're there. Single arm curl as you do. Lift the leg and back down again. If you're doing the standing, it's the same exercise. Knee up, arm up, and back down. If you want to do it seated, you can. We'll do one side, then we'll go over to the other. So shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Make sure that you're not leaning forward. As you come up, don't let your body collapse into itself. Keep the shoulder blades back, chest is out. And back down, arm and leg come up together. Make sure that that foot, knee, hip stay in alignment as you're doing this. Down, up, down. If that's too much, just come up on the ball of the foot with the heel back down again. Up and back down, or if you can, the whole thing up and back down. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. We're going to go to the other side. Take a deep breath. relax for just a second before we start. And here we go. Elbows pointing towards the floor, knees coming up. At the same time, the weight's coming up and back down, up. Take your time. Keep that elbow pointed towards the floor so you feel this in the front of the upper arm. Up and back down. Don't lean into the weight. Don't bend over to that side where all the weight is. Use the muscles on the side of the core on that opposite side to hold you upright. Down and up. 10 seconds left. Let's do 2 more. Up. I lied. That's it. We're done with those. All right. Side raise. Shoulder blades are back. Chest is out. Arm comes up on the side and back. If you can, step out, arm up, step in, arm down, or step out, get your balance, get your stability, then bring the arm up, bring it back down, and then walk the leg in. Whichever way is best for you. Or just the arm. Bent elbow will make it a little easier yet. Up and back down, up and back down, or up and back down. Whole lot of core goes into this one. Stepping out, stepping in, step up, bring the weight up. Weight comes down, step in, out, up, in, and down. Other side, same thing. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out, and 5 seconds. Rest for a second. Rest for 5 seconds. You deserve it. All right, here we go. Step out, side raise. Weight comes down, leg comes in. Out, up, in, over, out, up, down, and in. Step out. Arm up, arm down, and step in. Out, up, down, and in. All right. Starting at the beginning, one more time through. Weight at the chest. We're going to go right on through these, 30 seconds each. Putting the weight at the chest on this one. It's out and back in again. If you want to add a squat in there, you can do that. Ready? And let's go. Up and back down, or out and back in, up and out, down and in. Out and back in. 10 seconds left. Again, whichever one is right for you. If you're standing, just do a squat and then bring it out as you go up, in as you come in. All right. Deadlift. Weight on the chest, feet apart. And if you're ready, hip hinge. Weight comes down, elbows right straight back in that narrow row. Weight comes up to the torso, back down, and then bring it up as you come up. So it's down, narrow row, back, and all the way up to the chest as you come up. Back down. Narrow row, just bringing the weight up to the torso. Doesn't have to be high up. You want those elbows low when you do that. You want to get the middle of the back. Squeeze them together. The lower your elbows are, the slower that you use the muscles in the back. Up and back down. Next set will be, we did the deadlift. Okay, we're going to do curls with the leg up. Other leg first. Up and back down. And bringing the leg up and out. If you want, you can extend the leg and bring it up. That's a lot harder. But if it works for you, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, just keep the knee. High knee with the weight coming up. 10 seconds left. Up. For this side, 10 seconds. Then we move on to the other 2, 1. Switch sides. Go right into it. Leg up, knee up as you bring the hand up. And back down. Remember, if any of this gets to be too much, get rid of the weight completely. Just do the movements without the weight because we're working a lot of core here. as we're doing this, bringing that leg up, squeezing those muscles, those lower abs to get it up, using those hip flexors, and back down, up, and back down, side raise. If you're ready, we're going to step out, arm up, arm down, and leg in. Out. We're started. Down and in, out, up, down. Take your time with that out. When you get out, up with the arm, hold it there for a count before you bring it down, and then back in. Out, up, in. Last one. Take it up, bring it down, bring it in. To the other side we go. You ready? This is it. Out, up, in, out, up, back down, leg comes in. Step it out, bring it up, down and in, out, up, down, leg in. 5 seconds left. Step out, up, down, and in one last time. Step out, up, down, and in. That is those. We're going to go back to standing. You're going to need the back of your chair for this one. We're going to work the outside of the hips, little butt, work the glutes, work the outside of the hips, work the outside of the thighs. I'm walking off camera because I can't use my regular chair because somebody's using it. She's moving now. That makes me feel better. So with this one, we're going to do exercises where you're coming down. So working on, first of all, just a hip hinge. Hands on the back of the chair, little bend in the knees, coming down, feeling the hamstring stretch. Push yourself up, step in towards the chair. So step out, down, up, and in. So let's just do that a few times because everything's going to be in that bent over, hip hinged position that we do. Down, up and in. Push on the back of the chair. Keep the shoulder blades back. Don't let yourself go forward. Don't let your chin come down. You want that chin up, looking straight down at the floor as you go down. Step back, coming right straight down. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings and the glutes. And step in. All right. So we're going to go into that position right here with the hip hinge, foot out and in, out and in. So it's a mountain climber, but just with that one leg from the hip hinged position. It doesn't matter how deep you are in the hip hinge. You don't have to have your torso parallel with the floor. You can come up and have an angle on it. That's fine. It's just this leg back and in, out and in. Tuck it as you come in. So see if you can get a little bit of a extra clench in there. One more little contraction. Up, like you're kneeing somebody. Boom, back, up. 5 seconds. And we're good. Same thing, other side. Let's step up out of it just for a second. Shake it out. We're going to go back into that hip hinge and do the same with the other side. So it's back and in. Let me switch sides. Back, knee in. Keep the shoulder blades back, chest is out. Don't let yourself curl in. I was doing that. My shoulders came down below my chest. I don't want them there. I want them back, behind, shoulder blades back and down. Crunch that knee as it comes in, working those lower ab muscles. Again, curl the lower back, get a little bit of that curve in it. Shoulder blades are back, out and in. You want that straight back, up, out. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Whew. That's those. Next, donkey kicks. So we're going to take, going back into that hip hinge position, one leg, knee is bent, up and back. So just keep that knee at 90 degrees. I'll start on this side. And if you're ready, back and in, back. Keep that knee at 90. What you want to have happen here, back is straight, is the muscles. The glutes are working to lift the leg up. The hamstrings are working to keep that lower leg at a 90-degree angle. Up and back down. Stationary leg has just a little bit of a bend in it. Up and back down. Kick and back in. Set that leg down. Set it down. Use the other side now. Some deep breaths in here. 5 seconds, we start. Let me shake it out a little bit. Here we go. Knee is up. Leg is up. Heel is up. And push back. Just pushing right straight back. Out and in. Out and back in. Knee stays at 90 the whole time. You're lifting that leg. You're arcing it up and back down. Up. 10 seconds left of this. Up and back down. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step in, step up. Shake the legs out a little bit. Next one we're going to do is just bring the leg right out the side. So we'll do it from a standing position. Hold on the chair. Toe is forward, knee is forward. Little bend in the knees. Shake it out. We're just going to come up on the side. Hold on to the back of that chair and back in. Keep the torso upright. You want to feel this in the outside of the hip and the butt, the glute muscle right on the outside. So you're looking for right in the side here. All these muscles are working to lift that leg up and back in, out and back in. Shoulder blades back, chest is out. Bring it up and back. Keep that toe forward. Let's go forward. Keep it straight, pointing in the same direction as the knee. Up, hold, back in, out, and in. One more time. Out, and back in. To the other side we go, Batman. Foot is forward, knee is forward. Everything stays pointed right out in front of you. Lifting that leg out to the side. The foot is right, or the legs are right in alignment with each other. Same plane. Zip plane, zip plane. Up, toe forward, and back. Keep your torso upright. Don't lean off to the side. Up, squeeze the glute. Squeeze the outside of the hip. Up. Hold for a count and bring it back in. It's in that hold you're really going to feel those muscles engage. And bring it back down. Up. And back in. Couple more times. Up. And back down. Last one. Squeeze it. Bring it in. Let's cool off. Let's cool down. Grab a drink of water. Before we get started here with this last set, cool down exercises. What you've been waiting for. It's a fast class. We did a lot. The movement was pretty quick all the way through it. I appreciate everybody. You guys moved really fast. You did a lot of work in this 45 minutes. Shoulder blades are back. Extend out the left leg first. We're going to bring that toe back as far as it'll go. We worked the legs quite a bit, so we're going to stretch them out. And just coming with a straight back into the leg, right straight down, shoulders square with the floor. You want to feel the stretch in the back of the lower leg, those calf muscles. If you don't feel it, get that shoulder blade back, come down just a little bit more. Get that toe back as far as you can. That's going to be key to this one. Get a little bend in the knee. Feel that muscle below the knee to the heel, just above the heel. Those muscles stretching out in that lower half of the leg. And back up. Relax the foot. Same thing. Foot just kind of flopping around there, going into that hip hinge until you can feel the muscles stretching in the back of the upper leg this time, getting those hamstring muscles. So drop that knee out as far as you need to. That's where you're going to start to feel the stretch more. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. And you just want this in the upper half of the leg only. And just hanging in there, letting those muscles give them a chance to stretch. Down, down. And pushing off the legs, bring yourself back up. Let's go to the right leg, same thing. First one is toe back, little bend in the knee. Roll the shoulder blades back. And again, get that toe back as far as you can. If you can't feel it there, extend the knee just a little bit. But whatever you need to do to get into those muscles back there, those calf muscles. Down we go. Shoulder blades are back. Kind of sink into it. Give those muscles a chance. Don't overstretch them. Remember, they'll fight you. The minute you start to put too much pressure on those muscles in the stretch, the body will fight you to give that stretch back. And that just puts the whole thing in conflict. You're not getting the stretch you want. You're not accomplishing anything but potential injury. So let just a little bit of stretch. Once you can feel it, you're where you need to be. Push back up, relax that foot, let the knee drop down. And now coming in, back of the upper leg. I had to move a little bit to find it. Move the toe, let the knee drop just a little bit more. Relax the foot. Great stretch. Oh, this feels so good. After all that movement, it really needs to be stretched out. And back up again, leg out to the side. Actually, both legs out, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Feet apart. Sorry about that. Roll the shoulder blades back, coming right down the middle. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs, outer thighs, lower back, and glutes. Couple deep breaths. Exhale. As you do, let your body come down just a little bit. One more time. Up. Deep breath in and exhale. Coming down just a little bit more. And then pushing up off the thighs, using the arms to bring you back up, not the lower back. Intertwine the fingers. Roll out. Right straight out. We're going to bring the chin to the chest, stretching out the upper back. When we did those narrow rows, we tightened up those muscles in the upper back. We want to stretch them out now. Elbows forward, shoulders forward. Deep breath in and bring it back in. Legs wide. We're going to push right straight down with the arms. Keeping the shoulder blades back, chest is out. So once you get there, once you get in that position, take and roll the shoulder blades back, bringing the chin up, chest out. Still pushing down as hard as you can, getting as much stretch through the arms, through the fingers. And bring it back up again. So I know a lot of people teach that with the hands palms up. You can do that. I really like the fingers away, or the fingers intertwine the palms away from you. I think you get a much better stretch through the lower arm. But if that doesn't work for you, go to this. This is a really good exercise, though, with palms away for arthritis. Shake that out. I'm going to go down underneath and bring the arms up overhead. Deep breath in, pushing the stomach out, and exhale. One last time, bring it up. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale, bringing the arms down. We're good. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it immensely, and I will see you again on Wednesday.